Call me Fuego, 93 like me. Fire in the sheets, spending summers on the sea. Quedo, no way home. Bev Hill life on Rodeo.
All right. Someone in my chat, Spark, says the devs are gonna get destroyed.
I don't know, man. The devs have the maps, the ideas, what's going on, and
yeah,
as we hop into game here, we can go over what the teams are going to be a little bit from both sides. There's a few QA artists as well as game designers and 3D artists on that side for Riot. So looking at how these guys could match up, they are pretty good. NTT is a 3D artist, may not have heard of him. He has been on some Call of Duty professional teams and the likes for CS as well. He's a pretty good player. It's always scary to go up against these guys in queue, for sure.
Let's see what I have to use. Pictures of their children.
I think I'm in.
Wow, way too dark.
Okay, cool.
Threw it in chat there of who we got for lineups if you want to check it out.
Yes, this
all right.
goes here. That goes there.
Let's see what we're going to be cooking with here. So we got ourselves a, all right, on the dev side, we have ourselves a Cypher, as well as a Phoenix Sova. We got the Raze new agent that was just released, and the Brimstone. I'm actually really shocked that across the board, I'm seeing no Sage, Riv.
It is true. So with the Sages, these games I think are going to happen fast. Both teams are going to want to execute. They're going to want to be able to get strong strats in. As we see what this attacking side is doing right now.
Oh, first pick.
6. We're watching fl0m. Actually, action went down towards that mid lane that we missed. We'll see if we can get back. As we got the rotation from NTT. They're trying to figure out which site to go to right now. That's why it looks so weird, because he was in his dang camera. More towards the mid. Volcano with another nice pick. 3 and 3 now.
Yeah, well done from him. You know, he's going to come down to just evening the odds here, right? Their Raze is going to be a little beat up. But you do got players that are actually going to still be hanging out on B-side their spawn over by Fountain. The Raze is actually going to be making an approach on Hookah. And Volcano's just going to continue to hold this down here. You're going to have 2 stacked on A, but you got to watch out for that Cypher that's going to be by himself by B as we go over to fl0m's POV now.
See if they can make it on this. So it looks like they're getting trapped up. That's going to be the enemy Cypher down at B long.
Ooh.
Oh, coming in from Volcano.
Wow, the double nade from the Volcano. That is crazy.
Shroud's left alone. Pretty healthy, though.
Was that cross map?
Cuffed it in. I think he could have gone through the teleport. I didn't full see it, but that
no, he
definitely
didn't.
Caught them off guard.
He didn't. He was over by A site when he tossed that nade. No one went through teleporter.
If you open the door, you can throw teleporter. There wasn't a teleporter sound, though, so I think you're right. There are ways you can fire darts over to land it on sand and hookah, and ways to actually get into that position with the utility without the other team really knowing that you were around them. So Volcano knows the angles. That's what we see about the map being used for the devs, and we will see them come out with that round 1.
Unbelievable. In any case, though, see what the setup's going to be like. More of a stack on the A side.
Yep.
Once again,
it's going to be a Sheriff and Ghost Buy as well coming in from the GG team. Let's see if Loaded can make this count.
Smoke down.
Looks like it's going to be that A hit. Still got time left in this round. And Volcano took quite a bit of damage to start this one off, so they're going to back off and play some hard angles.
Yeah, well, that happened to them last time as well, and it did not seem to affect them all that much. So I'm not too concerned about what's Volcano going to do.
Smoke's down.
Tossing out mollies over the side, but yeah, nicely done by Disney. That kid's got a disgusting shot from his days playing Apex Legends. He was like one of the dudes out there with the wingman early on. You know, he is precise as all heck, but now you got Ska. Put the dark cover right in front of the site. Stopping that recon drone there from the Sova. Ska, he's going to get picked off. The Guardian from Nick Wu. Nick Wu up on high, and the devs so far looking dominant in this game, Rivington. I don't know, man. I don't know. Devs are rolling.
Are they getting points? They're getting guns. They're getting points. They're leaving the half defuse. They say, no, I'll take it back. I'll take it back. Give me that. Oh, my word.
Dude,
So
they
it's
are
begun.
slapping.
Remember, that was the sheriff buy. That was the ghost buy. There was only one classic on the other team. So, okay, they have a bit of money. They did get the bomb down both times. They were playing that money smart. And we'll see now with buys and dying, it seems like the devs are a bit more of a money crunch here to work with.
Yeah. But with how they've been playing so far, though,
That's the confidence.
Yeah, it's a lot of confidence. What are the buys for the streamers right now? What are they rolling with?
You can hit tab actually. We can have it on the screen. Vandal, a Phantom, 2 Vandals on the bottom as well. And Scott still has that classic. We'll see if he pops anything in. He does not choose to buy. I think he's saving for the op.
Very well could be the case. Xcal's going to be hanging out here by B Garden. He's got one player down low. It's going to be the Jet. The Jet pokes around the corner. And, oh, Shroud is going to make him pay with that shot over by B Fountain. Still, though.
That nade. That's the nade he threw.
So
right
it did go through the teleporter.
Yep.
Yo, I didn't even know that.
Yep, it ejects it out. The teleporter will give things like that a bit of a boost as well. So if you can get it open, oh god!
Dude, they don't even know. They don't know. He got a triple. He got a triple.
No
they don't even know. They're genuinely perplexed. How are we dying? This is unreal. I didn't even, bro. Right now, they're playing 5D chess, 6D chess, dare I say. That's the level where they're at right now. I don't even know if the streamers recognize what happened to them.
That was fast. So, that was just the tablecloth out from everything on the table.
The tablecloth, dude, he just took the table away from them. They just took the table and had their own Thanksgiving dinner. That's all they had.
Oh, they're sitting pretty.
And it's
now,
April.
My intel is
We
that
thought that econ was going to be tight for the devs, but they make it work. Might have those back end funds here. We'll see what happens going into the 4th round. Another sheriff-ish buy and classics for the opposing team, and we already got a starting kill from Volcano.
Volcano has been a tank for the Valorant devs, and it's for due reason. Volcano, you know, when everyone found out that Volcano was working on Valorant, I think there were a lot of folks that were just super excited because of the knowledge that he brings to the table, and this has certainly been no different here. What he's done, the way that he just systematically broke down with the Raze grenade multiple times, multiple rounds now. Will that trick work again? I don't know.
He's raising hell, baby. It's going to be everywhere. Xcal taking out Shroud the other side of the map. He's getting a bit of action. If we can find out where that is. Here we see shots to the middle. fl0m with the sheriff. Wants to try to put a laser shot in someone's head, but Penguin finds Summit and the bomb is down. Looking grim for fl0m.
Yeah.
Slowly holding.
Completely surrounded here, Riv.
A little info, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Fires a few towards the top of truck, and as we went away from Volcano, we should have stayed on him. He's the one picking up the kills. Number 4 is that Volcano as we go to him, but he is 8-1 on the top of the scoreboard. NTT behind a 5-0, and we can see Summit and fl0m trying to pick it up. They're going to have guns. Summit loves to get that op out, and he may be able to get that from somebody, and we'll see if they can start putting those entry frags down, because they're not even getting those in. That's where they're getting shut down.
Well, yeah, that's the bigger problem, right? Volcano got an early pick right away on the enemy Raze, so just preventing any of that utility from being utilized. None of the explosive utility that Raze brings to the table. And at this point too, you got 2 ults online. You got the Raze ult as well as the Sova ult, so a lot of damaging ults will be made available. The rocket launcher just shot out. Volcano's like, you pleb, how could you just shoot that out so fast? You got to save that for when we got people in front.
You didn't even use your C4. Yeah, he knows. He fires back. So Phantom being chosen for Volcano here as we see across the board. Phantom Vandal switches. Shroud does have an op on the side for the attackers. And we hear a few of them in that shower area. Sova ultimate did go off. And it just looks like both sites are getting a little bit of that love it. And they want to go towards B here. They think it's going to be B.
You know, you don't make a game like this and to have devs that aren't as competitive as the game that they're intending to create. That's what I've learned here today. That is what I've learned here today.
Oh, here he goes!
He's gonna fly in there.
He gets the double kill.
Oh man, and he's gonna go and drop the nade down low. I don't even think he recognizes it. He gets himself 3. 2 players left alive. The Raze and the Cypher, they're gonna be separated from one another for the time being. And Volcano is a monster. So
merciless. We're 5 rounds in and the Volcano has erupted, Golden Boy.
Oh, I like that.
More to come. There's more to come.
Yeah, well, I think they may have the intel on where they're going to be located. Spike has been planted on the A site. You hear the boom bot in play. They're trying to hold down site. Xcal able to get one on Dizzy. going to be left up to fl0m, the Cypher for this team. He's going to get flashed around the corner, probably pressured, but he does take out xCal, so nicely done there. Had to be careful about the Boombot too, because that would have blown up right in his face. But Nick Wu, pick up duty. That's going to be round number 5 for the VALORANT devs.
Absolutely incredible stuff so far, and they are coming out hard on each round. You know, they're giving the angles a peek. They're allowing the loaded GG guys to take a chance at that shot, and it's just coming out on top. The confidence is in the hands of the devs right now.
This is insane. Just how they've been playing this is nothing short of impressive so far. I mean, look what Nick Wu's doing. He's going for a cheeky shot. I'm genuinely curious to see where this arrow goes, because he has a plan.
Able to see where it lands across on your mini map. It should show you the circle and the sonar blips. Well, Serial Fires, see Sky Smoke's already on the other side of that map, and they're gonna go hard, right? Even if they don't see anything here, no information is information. So right across the map, and that was out of the teleporter with the Phoenix ultimate.
Oh,
xCal and Volcano pick up kills. Volcano's still in that fight.
I just want to point out, Riv, that, like, you know, they got that vision, and most players would be like, okay, so you're gonna have the Sova playing on that side. No, not the case at all. They're just completely bamboozling them with where they want to put these particular abilities. It has just been a thing of beauty. Penguin picks up 2 at the end there. Scott tries to get a moment of redemption, but I genuinely think that if you go to the streamers' chats right now, their channels, they're going to be like, dude, what the hell did we just sign up for? Because this is what we call a shellacking. JR calls this a good old-fashioned slobber knocker. In some other areas, this is just a straight butt slapping. This has been brutal.
I'm trying to get down all the names and whatnot so I can get right to the player that needs to be jumped to. I have the devs done, and we're going through. So Ska's 6, 7. We see fl0m here as he's trying to peek out. We'll go from their view and see how it kind of working for them. Nothing really going on towards that A side. And we're seeing Shroud now, or Ska rather, watch out towards that long B area. So they want to play it slow. They're going to say, hey, they want to push out. They want to try to get info. Let's see if we can get a pick for loaded GG and then move in, having the devs scatter a little bit more.
But even if they do manage to get one pick, the thing is that I feel like if they are able to take out Ray's Volcano, that is the pick that they need, because he's clearly just demolishing them with the utility. Nick Wu with the drone, all drone out.
Nowhere to run.
Popped on the Phoenix. Oh, Scott needs to be careful. Needs to be careful. You can also get some friendly fire from there if you're not concerned about that from the Sova ultimate.
They're all coming up mid right here. We're gonna follow Ska into this fight. He's third in line, throws out the vision for his team. Orbital strike coming down.
Oh no!
They have to dodge into the site. This forces their hand. How well can you now control the situation you were trying to make? And it looks like it's gonna be the 1-for-1 trade, Golden Boy. We got a 4v3 going on, and the attackers are on the offense.
Yeah, but they have to look at Heaven. They're gonna have players that are gonna be approaching on Heaven in any second now. Scott will have the angle unless he throws a dark cover there, or a little bit of the paranoia perhaps. Summit gets the kill on NCT. Bomb though. It's going to be out on the opposite side. Flash out. Phoenix goes in for the challenge. Nick Wu gets that kill onto fl0m. 2v2. What looked good, and that's a headshot from Scott. Perhaps this could finally be a round win for them here. Good use of the utility from Scott too. Taking that teleport, going to the other side, not exposing his body, because you heard the kill earlier, so you might be inclined to look in that position.
Oh,
they're stacking on top of each other.
You gotta love the double take. Setting up the family photo. Whoever comes around the corner could get taken down quick.
It's going to be on the outside.
xCal with the op. We'll see one. Gets the shot. Knows the second one is there. Gets the Vandal. And it's going to be enough time for Summit to pick up the kill and take the first round for the attackers.
That was a thing of beauty there on the first shot. I have to say the Vandal switch was really clever. It was right next to him. He figured I could probably pick this up in time, but he got caught up in that animation. They did really well to just try and trade that out. The objective, get a win, and they finally got a round win as we go into round number 8.
Wow, it's Summit there dropping the op too. So they give the op over to Shroud. They think he's feeling it. I was going to say Summit feels the op earlier, but they definitely have the rolls down. Bomb's going to be grabbed. It looks like we're going to walk it over towards A. And I'm going to stick with the bomb for now, unless we do see that the attackers or defenders are aggressing to see where the bomb goes.
They're getting
Shroud.
Getting a little aggro over on what is that? A or on B side actually. They were pushing them up quite a bit. Yeah, right here on B short.
always expect where you have Nick Wu to push, to be in your face, to be at an angle you thought you'd have a little bit more time, and he can do it so well without setting a precedent. So it's different the next time. You're not just going to shoot him in the head. It's very hard to play around from Nick.
Slow play though right now. I mean, XCal, he's just on the hunt, just looking around, seeing where anyone's going to be. 3 players remaining. They know that that B side is going to be completely cleared, so they can start to plan what this approach is going to be. Smart play there by fl0m though, just throwing down that trap wire, giving himself a little bit of coverage, giving his teammate that warning. Player's going to have to shoot that no matter what if they go through it, which, you know, chances are they would. And the way that they're holding this, by the way, Rivington's impressive. They're not really pushing. They're just waiting for them to make the move.
Nowhere to run.
So much patience. Oh, Penguin taking down Summit. Nicely done there. And we're on to Penguin's view now as he looks toward the mid lane. A quick shot onto Dizzy as he was focused on something else towards that U-Haul. And another one, 7-1 here. Now this, let's see what the money is. And it actually makes it difficult because sometimes the 7 round, where you're at like 8 rounds is the one where you start to flex and you can get the 7-5s, the 8-4s, but it does not seem like that's going to be on this round. We'll see if the attackers try to buy. Loaded GG now down 6.
Volcano's 13-2. I think that was XCal. No, Nick Wu 8-3. Madman.
I mean, it's Volcano, right? The game designer here on Valorant. Counter-Strike 1.6 God back in the day with the Team 3D.
Get out of my way.
And when it counted, he was on that team. Absolutely amazing. And you're still seeing a lot of that play. Just second nature. It's like riding a bike for these guys. XCal opens up on Dizzy with the op and thins the numbers of the attackers to start once again.
Just, again, the way that they hold angles, they wait for them to just make those moves. You know, they're just living the defender life to its fullest because they're playing around these angles, and even if they get to pick the loaded guys, they still struggle to be able to have any kind of relative follow-up here. And XCal gets another one of his own, and Volcano is on cleanup, and then that is it.
See, so that for Volcano, right? You're kind of playing in the mind of your enemy. You're going to shoot his camera, and then you're going to peek again. He knows you're already there, right? But he's still going to give you that chance, and he pulls away right away. As soon as you want that chance, comes back and kills you. The way they can sort these fights out and just make it look so easy with almost dodging every bullet is incredible.
Yeah, it's like they're filing it in, right? Like they're just running into their shots. Like, genuinely, that's just what's going on.
Yeah, they're setting it up. You play that audio shot, and you catch them right around as they come around the corner. Let's go back to the other team. We'll check out Ska for a moment as they are spraying down the Long B area. XCal again. Now, check it out. XCal was just on short A. Moves himself to B to change up the flavor of the map and make them think they're not going to be going against an op. A good trade there, as you always want to get the 1-for-1.
Have the spike.
Omen's going to be looking down, and NTT gets the headshot, the kill onto Ska. Making it a 4v3 now in favor of the devs. Brilliant work from NTT there as he's just wrapping around. They're gonna push though. You got the loaded Cypher fl0m. He's going up with bomb, but there's really just nothing more that he could possibly do here, Riv. He's kind of just stuck between a rock and a hard place. Even if he's able to get 1 or 2 picks here, it's going to be a real effort because they're not going to expose themselves to be able to allow him to get the time to get that spike down.
Boombot coming in from that left side. He does not want to even try and fight that to give himself away. And this is that we need to save round. We'll take a look at some of the money here that they could be working with next. This is what they had coming in. So next round could be difficult for the attackers and Loaded GG. He's still going to want some kills.
Yeah.
18 seconds left to look to get some exits if somebody is just creeping. Is he going to go for a plant? 4 seconds to plant. If he can get in there, he may have enough time to at least get it down. Well, 4 seconds on the clock is what you need to plant, I should say, and he won't even make it to that 4-second mark. So
yeah, and they just got an off. That's nice. Someone in my chat said, "I can't believe that the Valorant devs are this cracked." Indeed, they are, my friend. Indeed, they are.
So there we go. Figuring out what Dizzy's on, and that means we got our 0 is Shroud. We haven't been on him too much, so we'll stick Shroud. We have all the numbers now, so we can jump to anybody we want. I'll send you Let's see what we got. So on the top of the list, Volcano 17 and 2, Ska 5 and 10. If they can open up in these rounds to just stop, it'd be a little bit easier. We'll go to the other site. See the ultimates coming out of Phoenix there. Nick Wu's gonna fire a dart down to try and do some damage. A lot of hookah movement here, Golden Boy.
Yeah. Oh, a ton.
Nowhere to run.
Yeah, they're just playing around this. They need to be careful though. But any of these potential just trick plays that Volcano and company have been able to put together.
More just random shots left and right. Could get sight from Summer right here. I love this. So the dart's in front of him. You can absolutely see it has to be line of sight. Even if you're just under the lip of the fountain, that dart's not going to see you. So Summit playing that very well, not destroying the dart, but understanding he could just totally deny all information that dart could give. Volcano opens up on one side of the map, but we're going to stay here. Let's see if they can get it in. Volcano with a quick dart down as Ska helps the hookah cause, and they make their way into B.
Summit sheriff in hand. Looking to maybe pop someone, but as he comes around the corner, X-Cal meets him, greets him with a bullet right to the head, ending that run, ending that potential push there. X-Cal, well done with the double. He's looking for another. He's thirsty for it, but it's going to be NCT that gets it. Dizzy, final pick off at the end there. 10-1, Devs firmly in the lead.
It's the shook. They're just shook at this moment. You can see getting into the site, they're not able to set up that defense. They're kind of always wondering if a corner is watched. So nobody's getting the frags. They can't rely on each other. And it's not that they don't trust each other, but you have to continue to check the right. Then you're left. It's really hard to hold one angle at this point when everything is falling apart. And we see that as they get into sight. And it only takes a few shots for X-Cal and Volcano to really open up the defense they had. So here we go towards long. X-Cal again changing it up.
Whew. Beamed him. Shroud poked around the corner, thought he may have had his number, but it ain't gonna work out for him. Kind of circling around for everyone. They did here. Kelly, Nick Wu though came outside. It's going to be a nice play there to just try and bring this one back down to fl0m. fl0m gets Penguin. He's going to get tagged up quite a bit. Tries to bail out of this one. 2 armor, 76 HP, 1v2. Bomb's going to be off on the other side, so the spike not in play. Oh, and they know exactly, or at least they should have an inclination of where he is now.
Taste of his own medicine in that case. He is also playing Cypher with those traps on his C. And you can see he gets caught by one, has to destroy it. If the trap does go off, it'll do a bit of damage, I believe 5 damage, and will concuss you. So now he's just going to play for that save. They're looking to at least get one more round. Golden Boy, it's absolutely pivotal to at least get a few rounds because pistol round can cascade into a second and a third due to the fact that you're on an econ save second round. So if they get 2, it really does help out their attempt to take more rounds on that defender side. Yeah,
the strong start just snowballed for the Riot Devs, right? It just snowballed. As simple as that. Now, well, they saw him. Volcano heard him coming around the corner. Not a lot of time to work with there, but I respect the approach. But now here we go into the half. Volcano 19 and 3, X-Cal 14 and 6. Best player performing on their end, Ska and fl0m at 6 and 12 apiece.
It makes it tough. It does. To want your shot, to be confident, to go out knowing you're going to be facing somebody you're better against. And the skill level in this game is very, very, very close, right? It's not like, I don't think the devs are actually that much better. It's just that confidence, the timing that they have at its current moment is showing through. And the timings you have for a few things and what people are doing, you can work around because they've heard them so many times. Let's see what they got here. Moving up towards Hookah. Volcano on the watch to start. And it looks like they are focusing a bit of a distraction strat here with the bomb down to not show first.
As far as the engagements are concerned, he had some activity over by Showers. It's kind of like to let them know that they were there, but they're going to back away and rotate right around. No one has actually tried to go in there in an attempt for the challenge. You do have 2 players on the defending side. You got fl0m as well as the Omen, which is going to be Ska, who's pushed up. by Hookah.
See if we can get back over there. All the numbers changed for me coming back into the next game, so everybody's a different number to switch to.
Oh, is it?
XKL, yeah.
Yeah, I switched over to game as well.
Nice, nice. Sounds good.
Yeah, I was like desyncing a little bit, but it was a good
No
attempt.
worries.
It was a good attempt.
So I'm watching XKL right now try to work through the smoke at the moment. He's about to flash out. We'll see if they can get to it. And Hookah's getting tracked at the moment. Camera goes down, and here comes the near sight from the Omen. Will they be able to take it out? It's 2 go down on the side.
Oh, everything's just going to continue to fall apart here as the defense is going to rotate around. Dizzy shooting through the smoke. Finds a drone in front. Last players left alive. Dizzy, Shroud, Summit. Looking at Summit's POV, but Dizzy does get the beam on Nick Woo.
Making me dizzy.
Coming around the corner. Ooh. Oh, man, that C4. That C4 nearly did it. 25 HP. Last player left alive. It's going to be NTT. He's going to play the angle. Gorgeously done. Does he clutch this one out, though? That's the question. The defuse came through.
The sneaky snake. They needed that pistol round so much. Golden Boy, that was absolutely huge. This means they are not messed up on economy. And I think, actually, we may get a partial buy here, or the devs may feel comfortable to full save and go hard on 3rd round.
Well, they can give that up, right? They have the rounds to give up for that.
Exactly. Yeah, good call.
Shroud going for a... he's going for a Marshall. Okay.
Oh, that's something you want to watch. Very fast shot, very accurate, even unscoped. You won't see anybody to start. We see the bomb down in the back of mid once again, or I should say the short canals.
But you do have the B-long push from Nick Woo and company, alongside with their Phoenix as well. It's going to be Xcal. He's got the Sheriff. A little dark cover there on the side. I don't think he got all of that he would have liked. They can't just drape around it. Shots to the right too, so XCal had to have made that call as the Sova goes in.
Oof. Nobody wants to move just yet. You can see that the devs want much more of a peak. They want much more of an assurance they're going to be able to take that site. The loaded GG was kind of running in to take that fight. Only under good pressure.
No! No!
Another one with the Sheriff as he appears out of the smoke.
Dude, XCal was in.
Nightmares.
He was in dark cover and then got hit with paranoia and still did it.
Careful now.
What an angle.
They're always thinking, always shooting, and you're going to hit those spams. The chance that the bullet can hit from this Sheriff is huge. It's 0 to 30 meters. You're going to be able to take somebody's head off with that puppy. And this is definitely closer than 30 at this point. Looking for another round here. Let's see if they can do it. XCal and team now have a good defense.
And they know exactly where they are going to be located. But Dizzy, though, does try and even the odds here for a little bit, making it a 3v3. Well done. Shroud pushes forward against Nick Woo. Last player left alive is going to be the Sova. Dizzy. Actually, I stand corrected. Not the Sova, but it is going to be the Cypher, who's actually Hookah. But Shroud's going to continue to defuse. And that is going to do it. They get a round 1. Well done.
Okay. These are the rounds they needed. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little tempered on this one because the guns are going to be in the hands of the devs now. And we'll see how quick this happens and what kind of strategies they try to pull out. I'm slowly working. I'm just kind of going around to each one, seeing what those loadouts are, seeing what they have. And it does look like everybody's got quite a bit of utility. Cypher full on both teams, as you can see there. So this is going to be good. We'll see what they can do. I'm going to follow NTT to start out here. Bomb's going to be middle. And we'll see if he actually gets double pushed by the defenders here. Hello.
Got some intel.
My eyes are down.
Got that
Sees
intel.
him right away. They're still going to slow things down. So that's all they wanted.
I don't like this commit, though, from NTT. All right, they went in for the peek. You notice how they're both double peeking, too.
Always. Oh, especially if it's XCal and Nick Wu playing together so well and really on the same page when they go to get into the site. We can see Volcano in front of us on the screen, making sure he can clear the site for his team. And this firewall will heal, as you can see, Phoenix, but he can also use it to flash, use a curveball on the other side.
Volcano's coming around the corner. He's going to run into the Rays in just a second here. That's a pickoff. Looking for another one. Shroud's trying to throw him off, though. Well done with the defensive smoke to just give him some coverage. But the nade maybe could handle him as he runs back. Both the Jet and the Sova run away from the fight. Spike has been planted. They need to come up with another plan here. But they are going to get met by NTT in just a second. If he keeps playing like this. They know he's going to be here.
No wait for XCal. There he is. I found him.
And they know exactly where they're going to be. Killed down. They tried to save and run away, but they got him pretty much cornered. Summit's in a rough spot. He's got to try and stay alive. Hold his gun, but he dies. That hurts. That hurts.
It's... Every time you play against these guys, you're like, oh, I see him. All they gotta do is peek out and kill him, and they still win the firefight against you. Their shot's so good. They're just their aim not to flick. It's so trained.
Yeah.
They have a really, really great consistency with that, and you see it each time. 12-3, we are on game point for our first match here of the Riot Devs versus our loaded GG squad.
All right, so off the break, Penguin's going to look to drop some smokes down.
Smoke's down. Stim beacon here.
Something's been, I don't see a lot of people using all that much Stim Beacon. It is very useful, and just like that, 2 players go down right away. Penguin with that huge assist. They know exactly where the raise is going to be. NTT gets the kill there for the effort. That's going to leave just a few players left standing. fl0m, as well as the Omen, which is Ska. Last 2 players to just try and bring this one back. Match point here, Riv, as you had mentioned previously. You got all 5 members still alive, but the Phoenix pushes forward. It's XCal. He's thirsty, maybe just hungry. I don't know at this point.
Oh,
He's everything. Oh, Scott tried to go for the knife, but it didn't really work out for him there. Oh, and that is just domination by the Valorant devs.
What a great first game coming in from the devs. I don't even have my lights on. Look at this.
That's crazy.
Bush Liegenstein.
Legit
There we
insane,
go.
dude. Legit insane.
What a game number 1. You can kind of see the readout here. Volcano on the top.